My name is Craig. I'm a breathing space advisor here at NHS 24. If they're in public, to stay safe, make sure that they maybe stay where they are if they're not driving. If they are driving, I would encourage to pull over to a safe space, because it could be pretty dangerous if you're driving and got that intense state of panic and anxiety. And I would encourage people to make sure where they are, if they are not driving, to stay in that position if possible, and also to try and ground themselves to make themselves feel safe internally as well as externally. So grounding is trying to get as present as possible, not worrying about the future, not thinking about the past, and using grounding techniques. There's various grounding techniques out there, and it's picking ones that suit you. So one that's very common is the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. So wherever you are, even if you're in your bed and it's dark, you can visualise it. But if not, and you're out and about, or you're in a room, you're awake, you can use 5 things that you can see. You can also then use 4 things that you can hear, 3 things that you can touch, 2 things that you can smell or taste, and then the last one would be a huge deep breath in, hold that, and then release that. And the good thing about that is if you forget what order they all are, it doesn't matter, because then you've totally forgotten what you were in that panic for, and it grounds you regardless. There's several breathing techniques, and it's really important that you remember 3 stages of them. So breathing in, holding that breath, and releasing that breath. When you're in a panic, it can be really difficult to regulate your breathing. So sometimes having your phone and putting a timer on to then breathe in for 4, hold that for 4, and release for 4. Because when we're in a panic attack, you can breathe in and your counting is quicker, just like you're breathing. So it's important to then try and regulate that by 4, 4 and 4. Another one, if you're really intense state, it's more difficult, but once you practice it, it gets easier, would be 4, 6 and 8. And that really brings our panic attack down quicker. It's not magic, it's science in regards to sending a signal to the brain that you are safe, you're well, and to tell your brain that you're calm and you're in a safe environment. Creative visualisation is just visualising your happy place or your safe place, and that can be anything to anybody. It's very personal, and it could be visualising a sport that you do, it could be visualising one of your favourite holidays, or whatever your safe place is or your happy place. It can be difficult, but it's like anything, practice makes progress, and you can progress to use visualisation to ensure that you can also stay calm when you're in that intense state. Relaxation techniques are important. Again, it's practicing it. You don't go to the gym for the first time and you're able to run 20k on a treadmill. You build up to that, and that's the same with relaxation techniques such as mindfulness and meditation, and that can come in various forms. So it's not always cross-legged burning incense. It could be just mindfulness walks, looking at the nature and what's about. Meditation can be the sort of sleep meditation when you are on a break in work. You can use it whenever you want, and that can help bring sort of the levels in your brain back to normal, so that you can not prevent yourself from going into that intense state of anxiety, which leads on to panic attacks. There's studies suggesting that diet can help with your mental fitness. So for all mental illnesses, not just panic attacks. So having a sort of well-balanced diet and ensuring that you are keeping hydrated, using the right liquids. So things like energy drinks can increase your heart rate, which therefore can put you into a panic attack. Exercise can naturally bring levels down as well, that allow you to have that inner peace as well. But again, it's individual. That exercise can be sort of going on treadmills, running, could be just something simple as walking, or if you are not able-bodied, you can look at different exercises if you are able to do that as well. Another one to take note is sleep, and having good sleep hygiene. There's a 10-3-2-1-0 rule, so that's about 10 hours before your bed if you do drink caffeine, to not have that 10 hours before your bed. 3 hours before bed, it's no food or alcohol. 2 hours before bed, no work, no checking the emails or your phone. And then an hour before bed, there's no screens. And lastly, the 0 would be the amount of times that you snooze your alarm, because then again, it sets you up for a reactive day, which also is not helpful for panic attacks. Establishing what a panic attack is for the first time can be very, very difficult and also quite daunting because of the symptoms that panic attacks bring to the surface. So it's important that they don't bottle that up. It's important that they seek help, I would say as early as possible. That can be in various settings, so GP. Also, if out with professional help, speaking to a friend and family member, or if it's a professional service like NHS 24 with the Mental Health Hub, or here at Breathing Space.